Hey friends, happy Monday. I apologize that this video is coming a little late and I ran out of time to edit and put subtitles, but we'll be back to normal for next week. Now, I want to talk about leadership for a little bit. And leadership is super important, especially when we're talking about population health, because it involves new processes, new procedures. It takes getting your team on board with doing things a little bit differently than we've done them in the past. And because of that, it takes a great leader to be able to drive and impact and result in that sort of change. And therefore, understanding those 7 qualities of leadership that I published on LinkedIn this past week. And today I want to take it a step further and talk about leadership style and really understanding what sort of style works best and what style you take. There's not one right leadership style, but there are some leadership styles that are more effective and there are some leadership styles that aren't as effective. The first one that I want to talk about is the autocratic or authoritarian leadership style. You do this, you do that, I'm the boss, I'm in charge, you go do this is your responsibility, and what are you doing, why are you not doing your job? And truth be told, that's not really all that effective. It may get results in the short term, but it doesn't produce long-term results, especially for teams of people that want to grow, want to change, want to improve, and be a part of a greater mission. So the absolutely opposite side of that would be the servant leader, where the servant leader puts the team first in everything. It's the person who is, I am here to make sure you can do your job right, you can develop, you can grow, you can change and improve, and we as a team can move forward. Truth be told, I think that servant leadership is a very important piece of leadership, and it's a very effective leadership style. The risks there are you put the team first so much that sometimes it's difficult to make decisions, especially hard decisions, when it may affect somebody on the team a little bit better and it may make somebody's job a little bit more difficult. So servant leadership is a great leadership style to take. I think it is highly effective. You just have to be aware of some of the changes that some of the challenges it can propose. So I'll kind of take a step further and talk about strategic leadership. The main leadership job there is just producing strategy. There's less emphasis on people and people development, but as I talked about in my article, I think leadership wise, you have to have some level of strategy. The sort of next leadership style is transformational, where you come in and you're all about fixing and improving processes and procedures, less focused on people development and just looking to transform and improve processes and procedures. And so that in of itself is a great thing. Leaders are to be visionary and are to be really looking to the future and looking at ways to make change. But that's where I think the servant leadership style needs to come in to get everybody on board and to cast that vision and to team and to develop. And so really of those leadership styles, now there's plenty more out there that we can delve deeper into, but I really want to highlight the fact that from an I-leader standpoint, an I-leader takes the benefits of servant leadership, strategic leadership, transformational leadership, really dives into developing the people, getting the team around you on board, and looking for their personal development, their personal growth, but their professional growth as well. But you have to be focused on the organization and the whole the environment in which you work, because if we're moving forward, we got to make changes, we got to make hard decisions, and those decisions aren't always going to affect everybody equally. So being able to still put people first, still put your team in place at the highest level, and really communicating clearly is really how those leadership styles come together and how we can impact change in this healthcare system. So let me know, what sort of leadership style do you take, what works, what doesn't work? Comment below and we'll get the conversation going. Have a great week.